Second gen Sequoia owners, this one's for you guys. I'm here with the all-new XB Evo and Evo Hybrid headlights for the 08 to 17 Sequoia and 07 to 13 Toyota Tundra. These trucks have aged really well, but those factory halogen headlights are a dead giveaway that it's almost 20 years old at this point. These all-new Morimoto headlights are a much-needed upgrade to bring your truck to modern-day standards. Starting with the Evo model, you'll see that the internal surfaces feature a mix of titanium and piano black surfaces. Very OE plus, and it'll look right at home on your truck. They have a modern LED daytime running light made from a glass-like TIR optic that's designed to maximize intensity as well as evenly distribute the light across the daytime running light. These DRLs really pop and even feature a topographic pattern etched onto the side of the optics. It's subtle but catches the light in a really cool way and is one of my favorite features on the headlights. The daytime running light also doubles as your turn signal. Now what color the daytime running light and what style the turn signal is up to you. Using our proprietary mode selector keys, you can choose between a white or amber daytime running light or fade off or sequential style turn signal, simply by swapping the included selector keys on the back of the headlight. Similar to many of our other XB Evo models, these headlights also feature a startup sequence, which will flash across the daytime running light and forward-facing projector and reflector optics whenever you start your truck. Speaking of those projectors, these headlights feature our Ashita Type 1 bi-LED projectors, as well as an LED reflector, which acts as both a low and high beam assist. Both the projector and reflector feature the latest in Osram automotive LEDs, and they provide a very comfortable modern driving experience, much more comfortable than your old halogens. It's an incredibly bright setup, but also very well controlled and distributed, making for a fully compliant beam for on-road use. If you're more interested in off-road use, however, we do also offer our Morimoto XB Evo Supercharged Drivers. Now, while these are not compliant for on-road use, they're going to increase the output of your headlights by about 30%. Another great feature of the XB Evo headlight is our patent-pending frost-free system, which blows hot air on the inside of the headlight lens to mitigate snow and ice buildup in icy conditions. Clearly, these headlights are packed with features, but if you don't need all that and all you care about is just the performance, the XB Evo Hybrid might be for you. At first glance, the Evo Hybrid looks pretty similar to the Evo. This one features full piano black internals, rather than the two-tone. The hybrids have the same TIR DRL optic with the topographic pattern etched as the Evos. However, these are not compatible with the signal swap system, so they're only available in a white daytime running light or a fade-off style turn signal. The hybrid has also had the lens heater stripped out of it. It does have the same great bi-LED Ashita optic projectors and LED reflector optics. And yes, that does mean that the hybrid is also compatible with the XB Supercharged Driver system. Now, out of the box, these headlights do not feature the startup sequence. However, if you do opt for the Supercharged Drivers, for off-road use only, it will unlock that startup sequence feature. Now, both of these headlights are built to the highest standards, both designed, engineered, and tested right here in Atlanta, Georgia. We truly wanted to make these headlights the best option for the second-gen Sequoia. Both headlights are also fully DOT and FMVSS 108 compliant for on-road use in the US. They're designed to fit exactly like factory, with OE-grade wiring and premium materials throughout. The UV lens coating is designed to be better than even the factory Toyota coating, which is one of the best in the industry. Because of all of that, both headlights are backed by a 5-year warranty. Now, enough talking about them, let's go get these things installed on our Sequoia. Raise the hood of the truck. If your vehicle came equipped with the factory headlight washers, pull the washer arm out and use a pick or a small pry tool to release the 2 tabs that secure the washer arm cover. Remove the cover and set it aside. On the fender extension panel below the headlight, pop out the heads of each of the 2 clips and then remove the clips. Remove the fender extension panel by pulling it forward with a bit of force, but be careful not to flex it side to side, which could break the 2 tabs that secure the panel, especially if your truck's a little bit older. Remove the 10mm bolt that secures the side of the headlight housing. Remove the 2 10mm bolts that secure the top of the headlight. Lift up on the 2 tabs on the top of the headlight. Release the lower headlight tab by lifting up on the bottom of the headlight, then pulling slightly forward. Disconnect all of the connections on the back of the headlight housing. If your vehicle came equipped with those headlight washers, flip the headlight over and use a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws securing the washer arm to the housing. Set the headlight assembly aside. Repeat all of these steps on the opposite side of the vehicle. With the Morimoto XB mode selector keys, you can decide what style you'd like for your daytime running light and turn signal. Choose from the color-coded keys for your desired style. Use the red key for a white DRL and a fade-off style turn signal. Use the blue key for a white DRL and a sequential turn signal. The green key will be for an amber DRL and a fade-off turn signal. And the black key will do an amber daytime running light and a sequential turn signal. Install the mode selector for your preferred mode onto the 3-pin connector on the back of each headlight. This can always be changed after install if desired. Make sure the vehicle and headlights are off when changing mode selector. If you have purchased the Morimoto XB Supercharged Headlight Drivers, which are sold separately and for off-road use only, remove the 4 Phillips head screws securing the standard headlight driver to the back of the headlight. Depress the clip on each of the driver connections and pull to disconnect the driver from the internal headlight wiring. Apply a thin layer of the included grease to the outer edge of the seal on the new driver. Connect the new supercharged driver to the internal headlight wiring, making sure the tab on each of the connectors clips securely into place. Press the supercharged driver straight into the mounting location, making sure the rubber seal is seated properly and does not get pinched or bunched up. Secure the driver to the housing using the original 4 Phillips head screws, hand tightening them down in a star pattern to ensure the driver seats evenly against the housing. Open the fuse box located behind the driver's side headlight. Locate and remove the 10 amp ignition fuse. Install the provided fuse tap into the fuse slot. Using a drill or small cutting tool, make a notch in the sidewall of the fuse box lid so that the lid can close over the grommet. Connect the second longest end of the DRL harness to the fuse tap. Route the shorter end of the DRL harness forward to the driver's side headlight cavity and the longer end across the radiator support to the passenger side headlight cavity. Attach one of the provided magnet mount resistors onto a suitable steel surface in the headlight cavity. Make sure it is out of the way of the headlight assembly. Connect the input harness to the vehicle's OE low beam, high beam, turn signal, and side marker plugs, as well as the resistor. If you have those factory headlight washers, lift the headlight up to your vehicle and secure the washer arm to the bottom of the headlight using the 3 factory screws. Connect the DRL harness, input harness, and if equipped, the adjuster motor to the back of the headlight housing. Get in the vehicle and confirm that all functions are working properly. Your daytime running light, parking light, turn signal, low beam, and high beam. If any troubleshooting is required, there are 3 LEDs on the back of the LED driver that indicate when power is being received by the headlight. If any of these indicator lights are not illuminated when the corresponding function should be powered, recheck your connections and relevant fuses. The green light indicates the low beam is receiving power, the blue light indicates high beam, and the red light indicates the fuse tap. Tuck and secure any loose or excess wiring. Reassemble the front of the vehicle in the reverse order of disassembly. The headlights come out of the box aimed for stock ride height. However, it is recommended to fine-tune the aim of your low beam after installation regardless. Using a long Phillips head screwdriver down the back of the headlight to the adjuster gear, follow the instructions below to properly align your headlight's low beam cutoff, which is the upper horizontal edge of the low beam. With the vehicle parked on level ground, 25 feet from a wall, measure the distance from the ground to the optical center of the projector in the headlight, which is indicated by the small circular feature on the headlight lens. If the distance from the ground to the optical center is between 35 inches and 39 inches, adjust the cutoff to 2 inches below your headlight measurement. If the height is greater than 39.5 inches, adjust the cutoff to 3 inches below your headlight measurement. Factory ride height typically falls in this range at approximately 41 inches. Aiming should not require more than 3 full turns of the adjuster in either direction. Over-adjusting the light may result in damage to the adjuster. And that's really all it takes to transform the look of your Sequoia and your driving experience. I'll see you guys on the road.